Hi everyone and welcome to 1/6 Figure Focus, and in this video we're going to take a look at the Mandalorian and Grogu Deluxe version. Let's get started. So this is the Mandalorian and Grogu Deluxe version 6 scale figure set by Hot Toys. It's a pre-order product, it's $370 and it's due for release later on this year, Q4. Now, there's also a regular version which is $330, also a pre-order product and due for release later on this year. So this is based on the likeness of the character The Mandalorian as it appears in Season 2 of The Mandalorian. Now we're going to take a quick look at what you actually get with him. So this is what basically comes with the regular version, and I want to focus on the deluxe version, so I'm not going to waste too much time in this. So you have the Mandalorian, the Beskar armor. It is now shiny, and because it's represent that kind of chrome look that the look of the Beskar armor. The reason I'm saying that is because the deluxe version, the first ever Beskar version they released, it's pictured here behind me, that one right there. That's an excellent figure. It comes with two different Grogus, comes with the hover pram, he has a load of accessories, the long rifle, his blaster, the whistling birds, the grappling hook, the flame effect, the Camtona with the Beskar, a few holograms and stuff like that. It comes with a lot of stuff. It was actually for I think it was 2020, one of my favorite figures in 2020, one of the best ones. You get a lot of bang from your buck. There's great value, but the Beskar is, even though it's still shiny, it's not that kind of chrome shiny look like this one is. This one, it comes with also the Beskar spear, the dark saber. It's chrome plated, obviously, so same as the jetpack, which also came with that other one I just mentioned. A load of the usual accessories you'd expect. The base, loads of swap out hands. Another Grogu with the satchel, and of course the kind of main thing, really, the Pedro Pascal, very very sad head sculpt. Grand. So this does look excellent. Now I have thoughts on this which I will share, but I want to go back first of all and just look at the deluxe version, because that's worth a bit of attention there. That looks amazing. So that's from that scene where he basically he's on a speeder, the speeder gets wrecked and he has to walk the rest of the way. So he still has the Boba Fett armor at this stage. So he's got Grogu around him. He's got the satchel. He's got this the Boba Fett armor, the helmet, and in the back it has like the jetpack there as well. I presume the rest of the stuff is meant to be in here, but I think these bags are actually empty, and this is a part from one of the speeders. Anyway, so very very quick, I want to focus on what comes with the deluxe version. So the Boba Fett armor, because it's at this stage he has it from Cobb Vanth after helping him defeat the Crate Dragon. Got these satchels, which I think some of this is actually full of like dragon meat, or I know there's nothing in it, but it's meant to be, and I presume other parts to the armor. You've got these parts here that are basically parts to the land speeder he has, or the speeder bike before it got wrecked, and then it comes with everything else that the regular version comes from. So again, I tend to, if there's two versions of figure, I tend to go for the deluxe version. If I was to get this, I would get this. I actually don't know if I'm going to get this, because I have the original Mandalorian, the one from Season 1 before he gets the Beskar. I love that version because it's rustic, it's thrown together, it's very worn, and it looks cobbled together, like he's got different pieces from different times, heavily scratched, heavily worn, kind of that battle damage worn look, very reminiscent of the original trilogy, the look of the rebels in the original trilogy. If you ever watched that, I'm sure you have, their clothes look tattered, they look worn, they look like they've seen a few battles. It looks like they're obviously on a budget, the same as their ships, the X-wings, the A-wings, the B-wings. They look well battle hardened and worn, as opposed to the contrast, that clean look of the Empire. Everything is like, the stormtroopers look shiny and white, like the TIE fighters look perfect, the Imperial destroyers, because they're like this, and they're an Empire, they have a lot of funding. Okay, so but I really like the original version, and I also really like this version here. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you should go to Instagram and search 1/6 Figure Focus. So that's at 1/6 Figure Focus. I'll drop a link here, and just check out some of the photography I have. I have photographs of both versions, the original, the OG version, the Durasteel version, and this one up here. When this was released, a lot of people weren't impressed. A lot of collectors basically who were waiting and hadn't got their deluxe version yet were kind of annoyed that this was dropped and they could have got this one. But if you get this one, there's parts in this one here that don't come with the parts included here that aren't in any of the other versions, and the parts in the other versions that aren't in this, like the hover pram, for example. I'm going to keep this very very simple. Hot Toys are a company. They make these amazing products, but they make them to make money. So it doesn't matter. There's going to be always a new show, a new TV show, a new movie, a new comic book, a new cartoon, whatever, and they will make more products because it will make them more money. That's what they do. So I don't think you can really get too annoyed about that. So look, am I going to get this? I don't know. I don't feel the need to have 3 Mandalorians. And how many Mandalorians are going to release in season 3 of Mandalorian? How many are they going to release from I'm not going to say anymore because I'll probably spoil something, so I'm going to move on. So look, a few photos of this and then I'll call it a day. If I was to get this, I'd probably display it like that. I hear a lot of collectors saying they wouldn't display it like that. There are about 1 million different display options here. You could display it with the Beskar spear, the dark saber, just with Grogu. You could do that kneeling down pose that I've seen a lot, but this looks pretty cool. This is like, that'll be a real centerpiece. Like I got 5 details, so in the back there, you could put it maybe around there or something in the middle. It's just a real eye-catching display. Again, just looks like a piece of art. So this is, I think this is what annoyed people. Like it's, they showed kind of like the regular version, which is like the non-chrome version, so to say, of the Beskar armor, and then they're kind of looking at the new version. So it's almost like they're saying, oh, look what we didn't give you before and we held back here because it was shiny when he first got it. So like, yeah. Anyway, no, look, this again, this is where you really have to pick and choose in this collecting game. The head sculpt, I think the head sculpt looks great. I know a lot of people were saying, I don't know, some people were kind of giving out about this, but this is like 7 days a week, this looks like Pedro Pascal, and he looks sad because that particular moment in time was very, very sad. So if you've seen it, you'll know what I mean. So he should look like that. I mean, plus he always looks uncomfortable when he takes the mask off anyway, because he feels like guilty or whatever, because it's part of his way that he's supposed to keep the mask on. Well, spoiler there anyway, just in case you haven't seen it, but it has been out for like 2 years. The Beskar spear. Again, the articulation looks good. Yeah, look, it does. It looks excellent. Like it looks excellent. It's rare I look at these things and say they're not great. I've noticed that I do say great a lot because these things they're 9 times out of 10, they do knock them out of the park. So you got the whistling birds, the blaster, speeder bike. Well, there's a word for it. Oh God, there's another word for it. They don't call this a speeder bike. Swoop bike, I think is what they call it. This looks good as well. It'd be nice, but a lot of shelf space. So, yeah, look, this looks excellent as usual. Has that, multiple different accessories. It's like loaded with accessories. Hence, it's the Deluxe version. I really have nothing bad to say about this. This is another excellent Mandalorian. The 3 that they've released so far. I know they have the quarter scale and they have the version with the blurg, but the OG, fantastic figure. This one above here, the first Beskar, the Deluxe version with the Grogus and the hoverprams and all the stuff I spoke about, that's excellent. And again, I think they've upped their game here again. So, yeah, look, just want to say thanks very much to anyone who's liked the videos so far, subscribed to the channel, and even commented. It's great, like getting that little bit of support. It's just a brand new channel that I've only really started, but I'm looking forward to growing it even more. Going to leave it there. In conclusion, no, I haven't ordered this. I wouldn't rule it out, but I'm thinking a no. But it's not because there's anything wrong with it. It does look great. Yeah, see you in the next one.